Alright, it is the start of another day and today is going to be a really big day. We are travelling across the island to Kona, which I think is on the opposite side of the island to where we are now, and we're going to be going up Mauna Kea, I think is how you say it, but it's a mountain there. We're going to go for a swim at the beach, do a little bit of snorkeling, and also snorkel tonight with some manta rays on a tour. So it's going to be a really big day, and we've got the car packed up with everything we need and food, and we are starting this kind of bit over an hour drive to Kona. Alright, we've driven up part of the way up to the visitor centre of Mauna Kea. We have driven up to the visitor centre and seen all these signs saying you can't go further without a four-wheel drive up to the summit, but there are a few little walking trails, so we've come up all this way. It was like I don't know, a 30-minute drive up so far. We've had a little look around and are just going to do some walking. There's like this behind me here, but the summit is actually somewhere up there, I think in the clouds. Apparently cars, like regular vehicles, used to be able to go up to the summit until a couple of years ago, so maybe this is why it wasn't immediately apparent when we did research online. But apparently normal cars get stuck, or like the engine burns out or something, so obviously we don't want to risk it. So we're just going to do a little walk and still see around here. And again, the main thing today is nearby, going to Kona. But I'm just going to keep walking. I feel like I'm a little bit out of breath. We are high up, but I'm also walking up a hill, so I'll check in a bit. So we're kind of up above the clouds. We just walked up here. It took about 15 minutes. The station and cars down there. I feel like it seems a lot higher up than what I thought, but again, it didn't take long. There's all clouds there. I can see one little white car traveling the way up the top. Again, it's not super clear because of the clouds, but actually they're moving in, coming across, but I can sort of see some of the ridges up there. Alright, so the clouds have completely come over. Can't see the ranger station anymore or the car. I think it'd be fine walking down, obviously, because, you know, you can see the immediate area, but there's nothing in the distance. It's so crazy. Alright, I'm really happy that we stopped into the ABC store since I really wanted those Hello Kitty items for myself, my sister. So I got a couple. Head north. I just got 3. We've got a My Melody with the Hawaii license plate, Hello Kitty with Hawaii license plate, and also Hula Hello Kitty. And they all have tans. I don't know if it's clear to see, but I'm just obsessed. They've got pretty much every character, every little popular Sanrio character. It's especially so cute since I'm obsessed with that Hello Kitty Island adventure. I also had to get some of these Island Girl stickers and a new monster to try.
How's it going?
Alright, we have made another stop on our big day touring around Kona, and we are currently on a trail walking through or to the Captain Cook Memorial Trail. It is a little bit of a walk. slash small hike down to a bay, and someone that we saw at one of the beaches the other day said he was swimming with dolphins here, but we wanted to come anyway just to check it out, to do a little walk and also check out the water again, since I think I said already we've got snorkeling with manta rays tonight and it's over the side of the island, so we wanted to fill the day with as much as we could, since obviously, well, I haven't said, but we are not staying in Kona, we're just here for the day, so we want to make the most of it. But yeah, we're just walking along this trail. We saw a lot of pigs before, there's sugarcane on either sides, and it's just a very narrow path. Not too steep or long, I believe. I think 3 kilometers or 2 miles down, and then obviously the same back. But it'll be nice because we'll obviously take that break and go for a little bit of a swim. Alright, we're done with the walk down to the monument. Apparently this is where he settled and was killed. It took us a little bit over 50 minutes to get here, and now we're at the water and it looks amazing. There's cliffs along the side and a little bit of an area where we can sort of sit and jump in the water. Right, we're out of the water now and gonna start climbing back. It is raining, so I won't be filming. I'll see you at the top. There's babies. That was definitely an impromptu hike. I thought it would be more of a casual walk, but it was a little bit steep. It took us about 50 minutes to get down to the monument and the water, and then an hour back, and it rained the whole way back, so both pretty soaked. But it's nice to be in the car. Now we've got a bit of time, so we're just gonna get a quick dinner, dry off a little bit, and then the tour, the night swimming with the manta rays start. I think it's not proper snorkeling or anything. Like, we wear snorkels, but not flippers, if that makes sense. And I think we just kind of float about on pool noodles, which sounds good because that hike really took everything out of me. But it was nice to test out the GoPro in the water in my waterproof case, since I hadn't done that. Obviously it was a really nice sight to see, but I definitely didn't expect how long and how tiring it would be. I think we're going to sleep really good tonight. Alright, so we just got some burgers in the nick of time, and we're about 10 minutes away from the tour. We're just going to eat in the car before we go and start the Manta Ray Tour. This was such a great experience. I'm so glad we did this tour, and I would heavily recommend. When we were out of the water, we just caught the short boat ride back to shore and then of course drove back to our apartment in Hilo. So it was a fully packed day, but full of so many amazing memories, and I'm glad we took the trip out to Kona. But that is it for this vlog, and I will see you next time in Maui.